Yo, 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 yo. What time is it? Chopping it up time. Chop, chop, chop.
Chop, chop.
What it do, what it do, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year's, the first episode of the third season of Chopping It Up Sports. Man, we're glad to have you, And I'm here like I'm here every week with my two dudes, Aircraft and Mike Nice, the barber. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
What up?
And today...
Not every week, but...
he's there.
He's not here every week, but he's here this week, so we're going to represent him this week. He's here this week. Matter of fact, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Let's give a round of applause to Mike for being back in the building.
Hey.
Come on, man. Ain't good enough to Mike being back in the building, you know? We haven't seen him in a while. He's spending time with the kids. He's been on vacation. We don't know if he got kidnapped in Russia. What happened to him? Where you been at?
Got his Malcolm X glasses on and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to look educated.
W.
You know what I'm saying? My bad, Malcolm W. My bad. Now you want to use your real name and shit. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
Been using Mike for fucking 50 years and shit.
Tell everybody that.
Hey, man, I just saying what you said. I
Never
ain't
stops.
said. I don't know what happened. What? But yo, anyway, man. Yo.
Glad to have you.
You good, though? You back? I'm glad you back. Everything's
Yo,
good?
I'm back.
Wonderful.
It's all good, baby.
Wonderful. But yo, we got a special guest in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Special. When I say special guest, Queens legends. You know what I'm saying? DJ legend. I ain't even gonna keep on going with the accolades, man. Yo, we got DJ Superstar J in the building.
Yo.
What it do, bro? What it do, man? How you feeling today, bro?
First, I want to salute. I didn't even know that was Crafton right there. Yo, I didn't even know that was you, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he had the hoodie on, man. I want to salute a living legend over here. You know what I mean? I came up watching Crafton, and I want to salute him. I didn't even know that was him.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I'm the first person that gave you that when you walked in. You didn't even really look down. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I didn't know you had the hoodie on and shit. What's up, man? Legend. Right
Good.
there.
What's good, baby?
Yeah, Crafton.
Glad to have you in the building, baby.
Yeah. What's up, man?
See Mike shaking his head. He don't like that shit one bit. He like, what the
Crab-
fuck?
crab-
Fuck out of here. What are you talking about, man?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it funky. You know why Mike ain't like it? Because Mike had to go. Yo, you remember me? I got your hair. I'm in the cut.
Respectfully, I didn't know. I be getting my hair cut everywhere.
I'm a chill. Because he did not get his hair cut.
He was just pulling out one land.
He was just in the building. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. That's the reason you had the look on your face.
Because
you got one up silently.
If he gotten his hair cut, he would have said, yo, Mike, I already know you the living legend now. You from coast to coast, man, state to state. So
Queens, man. Queens. Let's do it.
Queens in the building heavy.
But you know me. I gotta come back. He didn't get his hair cut. Why?
I don't know why.
Why? Like, keep it funky. Why? He wasn't sure about you. He wasn't sure about you.
I usually get my hair cut before I go out of town because
you don't trust the barbers out of town?
Yeah.
You see, and you out of town dude now, Mike. See what I'm saying?
No doubt.
You gotta come back to New York.
I'm not saying he was so out of town, but I've been trying to prepare and shit. I was in LA and the dude gave me like a light Caesar beard and shit.
See? He was from New York once.
Yeah.
See?
What's up? We talking.
We good.
Talking, baby.
Yo, man, it's all good, bro, man. First and foremost, man. So, yo, so you a DJ, but first, back in the days, a lot of cats told you play ball. Obviously, say you grew up watching Aircraft play, and you went to the alma mater. You know what I'm saying?
Jack.
You went to Jack. Everything else, we ain't even call it campus magnet. You know
Salute
what I'm
up
saying?
to Jackson.
We're gonna give it to you right way. You know what I mean? You played for the legendary coach Chuck Granby and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, Hall of Fame too.
Hall of Fame. That's what's up, bro. Can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on that wall.
You on that wall?
Shit. You see, he just brought up some feelings, because you know what's so crazy?
What?
I'm not on that wall.
You on that wall?
I'm not on that wall. 36, 18, and 8, and I'm not on that wall.
Hey, man.
Did you play the whole?
No, we're not gonna go into the details. we ain't gonna go into details now about did I finish out the whole senior year, but 36, 18, and 8.
Nah, he was the truth. You played with QP too, right?
Right before QP.
All right, so I was a freshman when I played with QP.
Oh, okay.
He was a senior.
Okay.
Yeah.
But 30
I was with Dave Edwards and Ted Portwan.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But see, I heard of Kraft a long time ago when I was coming up on the north side. So he's definitely a legend on the north side. I seen him put in that work, put in that pen.
Respect.
Jackson. I don't know. I scored over 1,000 points though, and Jack. I started.
Wow.
I think the first. The first 3 games I didn't start my senior year. Then I started the rest. My freshman year.
Okay.
Then I started freshman year. So.
I ain't started
Yeah,
at all.
from there.
Oh, that's what's up. See?
Freshman to senior.
Yeah, I ain't started at all. I thought I was, but I didn't. Chuck Granby he had other plans for Crizzo. He clearly
man.
wasn't playing for his team. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened. But.
I think, man, salute to Coach. Coach was a living legend, but I think Coach, like, and I told Q this, that I think he didn't revolve with how it's going. Mm-hmm. If you look at how Niclario revolved, Coach was just at that status that he was just like, he's so legendary. So when you come, you didn't know the legend of him. So now I understand that he probably didn't see beyond.
Beyond.
Oh no, he didn't.
I look at it like it could have been an AAU team. Like he could have had an AAU squad. Like when you played for the Jack, it was like you played the season, and then like it was like nobody was thinking about Big Apple games at that time.
Right.
And it was even and then the rivalry of Jackson and Cardozo was like, damn, if I play for Jack, Billy gonna hate on me on JYO. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And Niclario gonna push me off a hoop school. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy.
I played for both of them. That's the funny part. I played at Jack.
Shout out to Billy.
And Billy, what up, Bill?
What up, Billy? Billy don't really like me that much, but shout out to Billy.
Jack.
Yeah, exactly.
He lived right on Francis Lewis,
right
by Jack, and would hate you because you played for Jack. If I had a decision, I would have played for Cardozo. I felt like, no disrespect to no Cardozo players, I felt like they had a little bit more. If you was there, you could have got pushed up a little bit better.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Nah, he let you play your game. I ain't gonna front. You know what I mean?
Niclario know a lot of people, man. He's in that basketball circuit.
Yeah,
so I definitely know what you mean.
No, legend. I mean, wherever you would see Niclario, a tournament you would see Niclario.
Everywhere.
I just felt like I grew up with I grew up without a father, so I didn't have a father figure to like press the coaches like, yo, don't hate on my son.
Right.
So when you was just like a man going against like Niclario would really hate on you because you from Jack.
Oh yeah, nah, he wouldn't like it at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know why he even liked me coming from Jack. That's weird.
You was able to help
You
him.
went to Cardozo too?
Yeah, after I left Jack, I went to Cardozo.
Oh, okay.
Got these suckers back. Glad Kraft filled off. Shout out to Kraft filling off. Shout out to Chiba filling off. Shout out to Turkey. Shout out to whole Star
that some
5 filling
shit?
off.
I want to ask Kraft, because he's a fellow Jackson alumni. Who's your top 5 guards? We're not going to say players. We're going to say guards. Because I always argue with QP about this.
It from Jack? Or?
Yeah, from Jackson.
Dave Edwards, Ted Portwan, Boo Harvey, QP.
Stevie Frazier.
I wanted to say Steve Frazier, but the only reason I hesitated with Steve because he only came for 1 year.
Yeah,
that was the only reason why I hesitated.
When you leave the city and scoring that 1 year.
Yeah, but he was only there 1 year. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to give it to him over people that have been there 3 and 4 years.
Yeah, but he broke the record books in 1 year.
Yeah, I mean,
he rewrote the record.
All right, Steve Frazier, yo. All right, Steve Frazier, yo.
So that's your. But I think you went over 5. Though.
No, that's 5. Steve,
Dave,
Ted Portwan, Boo Harvey, QP.
So you're not putting Lloyd Daniels as one of the top guards?
But he wasn't a guard though. He played the guard, but he was tall enough. He handled the ball, but he was like a.
Kraft, he was a guard, yo.
He was the point guard. No,
6'8" though, man.
That's like he was like the forward guard.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't.
No,
now players wise, like
Kraft,
probably
he was known as like Magic Johnson at that time.
Yeah.
He was a guard. I mean, that's what.
Yeah, I get.
I didn't see it, but. That's what I heard. Like,
I thought he was like a forward that just had the crazy handle that could bring it up. I didn't know he played the point guard. Yeah, I didn't know he was a point guard. Like,
he just played everything. He's getting the ball out the way.
If we gonna say he was a point guard, then yeah, he got to be in my top 5.
Yeah, because I think he was recruited as a guard. That's how it was so surreal with him that he was a guard.
Then I have to put him in my top 5, definitely.
One of the legendary stories how they got rode to the NBA. Shout out to Lloyd Daniels.
A legendary story is that he threw the game.
Which game?
Against Dozer.
Word, get out of here.
He did?
That's what I heard.
Wow.
What?
I didn't hear that story.
He got paid?
Myself.
I heard he threw the game and he said to coach, "Fuck out of here!" Like, you know what I mean? Like, I heard those are big money games there.
Yeah.
And I heard at his skill level, they shouldn't have lost.
Nah, hell no.
They had a decent, and they had a decent team.
You know what I'm saying? So like, let's think about it. Hello, like They like he was that good for them to lose, so they felt that he threw the game. I don't know.
They said they watched him go around the 3-point line with his right hand and his left hand.
That's it.
Hitting
Lefty
everything.
too, right?
He was righty, but
Right.
he was doing everything at the
But
time.
yo,
One of the most skillful dudes at the time I ever saw. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Until I saw Jamal Mashburn, then I was like, oh shit.
We ain't got to bring him up.
I'm just saying, at that
Right.
time, before
Yeah,
Mashburn, Lloyd Jones was probably the nicest guy 6'8" that I ever saw. My own
Yeah.
2 eyes, like, oh shit.
In my time, the most skillful dude I seen that was like crazy. I gotta say Shaheen. Like
Okay.
ball handling.
Mm.
He was different. I mean, and then Skip too. Skip was just a freak.
A freak of nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
I
freak of
said it
nature.
every time.
Exactly.
Like, you can't teach what he had. That just was him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's something like God giving away his.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think he ever really did any dribbling skills or like drills. I just think he just was.
He's double jointed though.
Yeah.
So he was just doing everything, man.
In his wrist, so that's how he
Yeah.
was.
Wow.
He had a natural gift for that.
Yeah, nah, he's the truth with that ball.
yeah.
A bad. I'm gonna say the people that I seen, as far as the truth I was seeing coming up, like Steph gave me. He came to IS8 and went.
Bananas.
You know, this
Bananas.
my first time playing in IS8.
Uh-huh.
You know, they was just like they was getting on him the first quarter, and he just pulled up from half. Like 3 times and he yelled to the crowd like this is just a workout.
Damn, disrespectful. What the fuck?
So yo, how was that? You know, first time playing in 8. How was that for you?
For me, well, I played in 8 before ISA. I played in 8 when it was junior Knicks. So when I was coming
Junior
up,
Knicks.
it wasn't the ISA tournament. It was the junior Knicks tournament. So when I came up, Pete was running junior Knicks. And then the next
Okay.
year, it transferred to ISA. But ISA it always gave you jitters. Another thing that I felt being a kid and not having a father to guide you is that Pete would really go hard on the locals, and he would give the out-of-towners like Brooklyn, Bronx, major props. But if you was like from the south side or north side, he would give you like, they would tell me like, you know, they used to say, and like I used to go to the right a lot. And I felt that he fucked up a lot of situations for me because, you know, when you get a name in ISA, you get a name. You know what I mean? You
Got a super name.
You deserve the name. So my last name was Hamilton, so they used to call me One Way Hamilton. And I'm like,
man.
yo, he used to have people thinking I always went
Went
one
one
way.
way.
On the right hand side, so when like One Way Hamilton in the building, it's like, damn, this nigga. You know what I mean? But it was a name at that point, I had to accept it, but a lot of people used to think I only had a right hand. And I was like, damn, this nigga.
But didn't that work in your advantage though?
Not really if you got a scout in the crowd. Scout
Nah, but if
They
the
always
players tell you anything, you only got that
Yeah.
one hand.
And
You
you
killing
go-
them going the next way. Pop, pop.
No, but Crab, you gotta understand. If you got the stereotype and you got a white scout in the fucking building and he's saying One Way Hamilton and they
Yeah.
thinking I'm one way, that's the stigma you getting.
I feel you on that.
You know, for getting to college, just like
Trust me, I understand. You ain't got to tell me about the stigma.
I
I'm the
remember-
one person you ain't got to
I'd
tell.
have been like, man, a bucket's a bucket.
Yeah,
Shit,
so
you got guys that go left all day long. It ain't going right.
Look at
They
Robert
like-
Pack.
But
Robert
in
Pack got a
college-
strong right. One
In college, you know, you gotta have all the tools to go
Right.
to college. They don't give a fuck. If you go one way, they gonna think that you can't play in a higher level in
Right.
college.
Yep.
And that's kind of how I felt with Coach. Like Coach held my letters, my college letters. I didn't know about my letters until my senior year.
Speak on it.
So like I was like I didn't understand
Speak
that.
on
like,
it.
Like we had to break in his office to get my letters. I seen a whole bunch of. That's how I got to Nike camp. It was 11th grade. Matter of fact, it was 11th grade. I was number 10 in hoop school. So I was starting. So you know, I already had fire. You know, if you starting and you getting double digits, college was sending you letters automatically.
Hell yeah.
I never knew about these letters, so you know, me not having a father checking on like, yo, is my son getting letters? Is my son getting recruitment? You wouldn't know about this. So when I think 10th grade, we just, you know, Coach's office was in the basement, so we'd go in the basement, and I said, fuck this shit, I'm breaking into this nigga shit, and I broke into it. I'm like, James Hamilton, Iowa, James Hamilton, Seton Hall, James Hamilton, New Hampshire. I'm like, oh shit. Then I'm looking at the date, and it's like a year before, and it's like, damn.
That's
But
so crazy because I had the same story because I didn't know nothing about letters from college and all that, and it was Ted who mentioned that I got letters from colleges in coach office. I never knew nothing about it. And never said nothing to coach for a while until one day he told me I had letters and gave me a bag of letters, but them shit was all backdated.
Yeah, like, you know how your heart feels when you have it on, you know what I mean? You know, letters and newspaper articles is like, you know, the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, then Coach really didn't have, you know, like, McClario had a lot of fighters fix shit. He had connections with the newspaper for you to make the newspaper all the time. Mm-hmm. Coach was even calling up, like, sometimes calling our scores in. You know what I'm saying? So, you waking up in the morning trying to look at daily news. I just got 15 and 13. You know what I mean?
And your score not in there, or it's just the score of the game. It don't say nothing. Like God. I got plenty of those articles, and that's Grammy not changing over the years. Same thing. Yeah.
But that's whack anyway. Though he was whack for that period though. You know what I mean?
But God bless Grammy. Like he taught me how to be a man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like there's a lot of things that I was a knucklehead.
Definitely did.
I was a knucklehead. He would say champagne lips and Kool-Aid pockets. Like so I always use that. Like you got champagne lips, son, with Kool-Aid pockets. So there was a lot of things Grammy, you know, God bless him, but, you know, he had his favorites. I felt like being from Southside, that was his favorite. I was from the North, so.
Listen.
You can always say the North
Southside Guards is his favorite.
Yeah.
I think Southside, I felt like he always would say Southside players played harder than Northside. Like, I didn't know, but he didn't say North at that time. Yeah. It was like Cambridge Heights and Farmers and all that. And I'm like, I play hard as. I go right on in ISA Park and get crazy. So
man, if you ask me, man, Chuck Granby never really knew how to develop players. Play my system, that's that. I mean,
as far as development,
but making sure you can't be mad at that because
yes, you can.
It worked. It worked.
Yeah, I guess.
It was working. He was getting rings, championship, going back to back, so it worked. Why would he change it?
All I care ain't working against me. That's what I care. Yeah. Like, didn't work against me. I sent they ass home.
I think Granby the neighborhood had so much talent that he didn't understand it. Like he just would go with talent. He wouldn't recruit. He wouldn't try to get you better. He wouldn't put you in camps to get better.
But and how about that's messed up that he held letters like. To me, like that would have been encouraging. Like, all right, see, son, look, keep getting better. You got Iowa looking at you. You got this kid looking at you.
So you keep following my Brown.
Right, but I mean, it would have been like, it would have been inspiring for you to know, at least know that, listen, Iowa's looking at you.
Yeah, but right? But Granby, what was his mentality? You know what his mentality is? Oh, you getting letters, your head gonna get big, you ain't gonna want to work hard.
No, that's what you tell him now. Yeah. Work hard. Keep working harder. You ain't get there yet, work harder.
I think it backfired, because if your head would get bigger, you would try to play it. I feel like this. I was nice since I was 11 years old. And I felt like I should have been nice at 16, because I feel like when you're so young and you're so nice, this is every day that you gotta show up. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna get crafted tonight. I gotta get mine to get crafted. Mm-hmm. And this is from 11. You gotta keep this pace to 18 years old. Mm-hmm. This is damn near 7 to 6, 8 years of doing this. You know what I mean? A lot of people that I've seen blossom like in high school.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when I was signed to Lamar, so when I was in 9th grade, Lamar, the best player that I was coming up in my generation at that time was Ira Miller. You know, Ira was like
Ira. Shout out to Ira.
Ira's like, I looked up to Ira, and we had Ira, and then Lamar was just, Ira was all world. Mm-hmm. And then Lamar came out of nowhere, so look at Speedy. Speedy wasn't that good at that time. He was good, but
he was good.
But you know what I mean? I played against Eric Barkley. Eric Barkley was, I felt was the truth at that time. We played against in junior high. I seen him on a podcast too. He said that his team was better than Steph's Gaucho's team.
Never.
What is he watching?
I was like, I don't know.
I don't know about that, man.
Nah.
Yo, so let's get back to the ball. Let's get back to your ball career real quick, man.
Yeah.
So I played at Jack, scored 1,000 points, man. Over 1,000 points, right?
Get it right.
My bad. Excuse me.
Right.
Next stop was Buffalo State, man. How was that experience?
That experience was actually how I became Superstar J. It was a blessing, you know what I mean? Because I'm a realist. Like I played basketball since I was 10. I don't feel like if I would have went to a high Division I would have went overseas. I feel like it was done. Like, you know what I mean? College, especially coming from the hood and living on your own in the dorms and the things that go on the dorms with being a basketball player was kind of different. Like I'm like, wow, like every girl want me now. You know what I'm saying? And Like Buffalo State was just because another thing, he never prepared. You know, I went to Campus Magnet, but he never prepares for my SAT. So at that time, I was supposed to take my SAT probably like at 11th grade, not my senior year.
Yeah.
So when I took it, it was like, he's like, yo, son, you gotta take SAT to get to the certain college. I was supposed to go to West Virginia.
Okay.
So
Bob Huggins.
you know what I mean? And then
Mountaineers.
when West Virginia, people was like, it was mad racists out there. So I was scared. Like, people, like my uncle was like, you know, you go to West Virginia, and I actually went to a visit. And it was like, wow, there's just nothing but white people in there.
Right.
It was kind of different. So, I had a fucking 710 on my SAT. So it was just like, all right, we're not gonna go that hard because to get him in there. And then also, you know, I didn't know. You know, it was a couple people that I knew was like, so you really took your SAT? I'm like, what you mean?
What does that mean?
What do you mean? Like,
What you mean? Like,
because you got 1,200 on your SAT, and I'm like, this nigga's not that smart. And he was like, nah, I got somebody to take it for me. And I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have those connections to get my SAT. So I went to Buffalo. I was supposed to go to Buffalo just to transfer to West Virginia to get my grades up. So when I went to Buffalo, you know, I come from the city, low division, first practice, dunking on these dudes, getting crazy. You know what I mean? This is now, we come from high school where we see like Kraft is probably the biggest person.
Right.
Now you got a big white boy that's 6'9",
right.
You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? You competing like, you know what I mean? The first tryout, I came, you know, I'm from New York. That shit came up the backboard. I swung that shit so hard on him. The coach was, his name was Dick Bird, a white boy, a white guy. I did a behind the back pass. He like, no, we don't do that New York City shit here. So I was like, oh, man.
it's not gonna work here.
This is kind of different. So he sat me down. I was pissed off because I'm like, I'm better than all these dudes.
Right.
Well, first of all, I'm not even supposed to be here, so why am I even sitting? But I had a New York City attitude, talking back to the coach. Only coach out of school was the assistant coach. All the black coaches, you know, training. This is my first time ever training. We running around 3 lakes. Me and my man's like, nah, fuck that, you know, because riding the lake, running the lake, you would start at 5 a.m. They'll be over at 8.
Right.
By the time you finish that lake, the first week, we would sneak out and run through the woods and then come back at 8.
Oh shit.
So we got caught, and that shit was some bullshit. And then so we started playing, and then this is when reality set. I came down, I tried to grab a rebound, and it was this big white boy. He had probably a size 15 sneaker, and I came down right on his foot and broke my ankle. Broke my ankle. I see my ankle hanging.
Damn.
Yep.
I'm like, oh,
I know how that's been.
I'm like, oh shit, this is the first time. You know, it's crazy because you never go through injuries when you was young.
Yeah.
And when you get older, this is my first biggest injury. I don't have my ankle right now. So what happened was I had to rehabilitate. Now I'm hearing niggas like, yo, West Virginia ain't even, the assistant coach ain't even picking up no more.
Damn.
Oh,
because you broke your ankle?
That's how they do.
Wow.
They don't need you. They can't use you.
It's a business, so you know he was my man, and then now he ain't even answering. So reality set. I wasn't playing ball. That was the first time I thought I couldn't jump no more. Rehabilitate. I was scared to dunk. I didn't know if I could dunk anymore. I just brought my turntables up there. So I always DJ, but I wasn't. You know, basketball was my first love. You know what I mean? So that's why I say shout out to all the DJs. It's dudes that really grew up how we grew up playing ball, that DJ. Right. That's something that I grew up from the hood and loved to do. My grandma's provided the turntables. I was the only dude in the hood with turntables, so everybody would come over to my house and DJ.
Yo, is it true that like dudes like DJ Clue, Kid Capri, Ron G, them dudes like helped you along when you was younger?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay. I read that. See, that's why I asked. That's why I asked that. Let me ask that.
I looked up to them.
Okay.
I developed how to talk on mixtapes because of Ron G. I developed how to talk on mixtapes because of D Life and Ike Love.
D Life.
You know what I mean? I studied them. I developed how to talk on SNS.
Okay.
So when I used to buy mixtapes, I used to talk. And then, you know, back in the days, it would be a DJ and an MC. So I was more like the MC, like hyping the basement parties and doing stuff like that. And but I knew how to rock parties.
Gotcha.
So when I was talking, I'm like, put that record on. So when I grew up with this, my brother Duke Dickle, that's how Michael Taggart was like my big brother of mine. He always believed in me. He's like, yo, y'all should do the mixtape. So we would do mixtapes with the station and everything.
Shout out to Mike.
And we would do that. And then also, I grew up around here. Skane is like, one of my, big brothers. I played baseball with him in Petersfield. He was my coach.
Gotcha.
So, but I never got help for none of them. You know what I mean? I respect it. It made me who I am. I think my whole career, I never got help. I had to push myself in, and that's just how it's been going.
Self-made kind of thing, huh?
So the birth of Superstar J was in Buffalo.
Yes, definitely in Buffalo. The reason why
you had your name already? You had the name picked out already?
No, actually, my name was Basketball J in the hood.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because we had somebody in the hood that he had big ass teeth, so they called him JT. So JT.
Shout out to JT.
Oh, you know JT, right?
Yeah.
Crazy, right? You see the liquor store right now in front of the liquor store. I grew up with him, so he's from my block. We was all from the same block, and they would call him JT. And they'd be like, yo, Basketball J. So I came up that. So when I was in Buffalo, I brought up my turntables, and there was this one guy that was like, yo, who's this? Because I was cool with the sororities. So I did their party. I was like, I'll do it for free. I don't care. And I'm rocking out. And he was a radio DJ. He was like, yo, who's this? And he was like, that's DJ Basketball J. He's like, man, you should have hired me. And that shit just, like, sprung me, like. So then I started doing parties, and I connected with somebody in college radio that mentored me to do it. And I used to be like, yo, I'm going to do a Spring Fest. I'm going to do all these concerts. And I had an African man, in college, there was a lot. I used to deal with a lot of Bronx people. So a lot of people from the Bronx. My man Ben, you know what I mean? He was like, yo, you always talk about you gonna be a superstar. You should call yourself Superstar J. And I was like,
it's stuck, right?
Oh shit, that shit sound hot. Way better than Basketball J. I was like,
Basketball J.
Yeah, so,
not it.
That's the birth of Superstar J. And then I just started grinding out.
So
I was still playing ball,
Uh-huh.
but I was still DJing. So now I'm DJing parties and I'm starting to get 200 a party, and I'm DJing every night. So now I'm ready. We coming back from a road game, and I'm talking like, yo, this party gonna be crazy. I'm not even thinking about basketball. No, I'm like, yo, all the girls gonna fuck with me. So I just lost focus, and I just shout out to my man Ray. He played for St. Raymond's, and I actually like, he didn't pass me the ball, but I wanted to get kicked off the team, so I fucking made a fight with him in the locker room for no reason. They kicked me off the team.
Damn, shit.
They didn't kick me off. They asked me to come back. I'm like, man, fuck this team. But I just wanted to DJ.
You want the DJ?
Gotcha.
And that's how it happened.
Yo, so, when you say you're the local DJ, the local radio guy?
Local. I was local. Very local.
It was, what was the station, 91.3?
Yep. You got it right. WBNY.
WBNY FM.
Yes.
Shout out to them giving you your first, start kind of thing. How was that? You know what I'm saying? Being on the radio.
I came up under it. It was college radio. You just had to want to do it. We was at 12 midnight. Buffalo, if you understand the snow out there, and I was on vinyl, so we would have to go live midnight. I passed the test for the radio station, and they gave it to me. But it was just college, so what I did was normal Superstar J shit, make it bigger than what it is. And
was the number one show, right?
Yeah, who knows?
Well, they said your time slide was number one show.
So what I did was I act like it was a big radio station. And the only way you could get free records was you had to be on a radio station, So I would call my man gave me like a radio book, and I would call all the radio stations. I'm like, hi, yo, this is our program director. They like, what's, and he would give me the format. They like, what's your call numbers? I'm like, 91.3. WBN, how many listeners do you have? We have probably like 20,000 listeners, even including, next thing you know, I moved out of the dorms, and all these records started coming from Def Jam, this and that. Now Def Jam calling me, and I said it on Sway in the morning that my first time meeting Nori, and I told Nori this, was they had an interview with me, but they know it's a big radio station. So when they went into college, this when Nori was smoking cigarettes. So everybody got the NRA shirts. This is when he signed a Def Jam, and he was like, what the fuck is this? And I came out, I was like, yo, Nori, yo, I'm just on the grind from Queens. He's like, all right, shorty, yo, we do the interview. And we did the interview, and I did the Spring Fest with him, Foxy, and Luke.
Wow, that's what's up.
And after that, I was like Flex out there. I got on the real radio. I started doing all the parties, and
I heard you was the #1 DJ out there, and like they said, all the upstate used to kill every club out there.
Yeah, every club
upstate in New York.
So
this is where it reverses. Yeah. So now I'm like a super senior now. I'm not going to class. You know me. One thing about me, I would never stay up there. All my friends would stay up there and do summer classes. I would never stay. That's how you would graduate, doing summer classes.
Yep.
I would never stay. So all my friends is graduating. I walk with them, but I ain't graduated. Okay. So this is my 6th year. My 5th year. I said 6 years. My 5th year in college, and I was just like, it was just like, I did everything up there. It was nothing else I could do. Mm-hmm. Like I did all the parties, and I was like, man, I want to come back to New York, but I got to do something to be known. So when I came back to New York, it was just, I had my own crib. Now I'm back in my grandma's crib, in my little ass room. No more Superstar J out here. I'm like, what could I do? I ain't getting no party. Nobody knows me. It's a million DJs. I say, y'all want to do mixtapes? Niggas in the hood like, nah, man, you can't compete with Cool Kid, Clue, Big Mike, all these people.
Nigga said that? The homie said that?
Yeah.
Haters.
I don't think they was haters. I just think
they was haters, nigga.
They didn't, maybe.
They was haters.
They didn't believe at that time that domino effect of how big mixtapes was that I could be big as them. I think. So, I dropped the mixtape, and this is my first shot. I asked my cousin for some bread. He sent me like $3,500. I had 1,000 mixtapes. I'm going to the Avenue with 1,000 mixtapes. I knew a bunch of white boys that would get records first. You know, nobody was on the internet then.
Right.
So they would give me, I had my first record on my mixtape was Styles P and Akon. I didn't know who Akon was.
What year was this?
Whatever Styles P and Akon record was.
01 or something like that, 02, something like that.
It was locked up.
No, like 03 or something. Yeah.
Okay.
It was locked up, the record, and I was the only person with it. And Locked Up was crazy when you first heard it.
Hell yeah.
Moment. I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, but how I used to talk with a track back, I'm like, Superstar J, back in the days, the mixtape, woo, you know what I mean, doing all that shit. And I came to the Ave, and I only sold 8 mixtapes. I mean, every store was like, no, you're not taking it. No, we're not taking it.
And why?
Yeah, I mean, it was politics to get in them stores. Everybody couldn't get in there. Like, you had to be somebody for them to buy mixtapes. Like,
even though you had all the, like, songs that nobody had,
it didn't matter.
Yeah,
It come from the grip, man. You was buying Clue. You was buying the people that you knew.
No, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
It wasn't seeing who the fuck is Superstar J. You passing by that shit so quick. So I had to learn.
I would have been like, the name sound alright. Let me check it out. I would just because of the name. I would say, you know what? Let me check that shit out. Superstar J. That sound like he doing.
I appreciate that. So when the first mixtape didn't pop, I came back and did another mixtape, but I lowered the number. I did 300 CDs now. So like 100. And then I thought about it. I'm like, yo, everybody buy mixtapes when they see the playlist on the door. So I said, oh shit. I gave the African nigga, I said, yo, I'll give you the mixtape. You don't gotta buy him, just put my playlist on the door. And he was like, all right. But he didn't know that. When you on the playlist, that's when you was the top nigga to be on them doors.
Yeah. So everybody looking like, let me get that CD.
Yeah, so now people's like buying it. Then I used to always go to Skane crib and give him the mixtape. He's like, all right, Jay, you gonna do it. So I gave him another mixtape. Look, he said, yo, I got a record. He said, Clue Kid play this. So I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna see what you do. Joe Budden's diss record against G Unit. It was at the hit the road, Jack. Joe Budden's went crazy. I said, fuck that. I put that shit on my tape. Next thing you know, every African dude is calling my phone. Hey, Superstar J, can I get 30 mixtapes?
Wow.
Like, all right, cool. Let me get 30. So he's like, yo, let me get another 200. Now the Bronx is calling me. Oh, yo.
So hold on a second. There was no backlash in Queens for that?
For what?
Putting the diss record out.
From the diss record.
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Being from Queens.
I'm a mixtape DJ. That's what mixtape DJs would do then. We put the
know.
exclusive record.
No, I'm just saying, you know, ignorance is ignorance. You know, it's bliss. Let's say that.
I mean,
you know what
Joe was from Queens. I mean, that was handled in the industry. You wouldn't come to. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wasn't your regular DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I wasn't really worrying about nobody pressing me.
Right.
You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Like, I was from the hood. Like, I'm still like, that's probably why I haven't gotten no certain buildings, because people were intimidated by me from the people that was around me. And they were all good people, but I wasn't even worrying about that. I just threw the mixtape out. One of the number one supporters was G Unit. You know what I mean? Like, Tony Ayo was like bringing me to the office, and I didn't know 50 at all. And one time it was me and my man, and we was sitting in the office waiting for Tony Ayo, and it's when I knew 50 was super militant. They had the office, and you know how you sitting in the lobby? And it took like 2 hours to get there. So he comes out, he worked out, he came back out, he looked, he like, went in his office, 30 minutes comes again, come back out. He like, yo, he walked right up to us like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing in here?
No way.
I was like, nah, I'm here for Tony Ayo. He's like, who are you? I was like, Superstar J. He said, oh shit, I know who you are. Then boom, boom, boom. He's like, you know what I mean? So he showed me love, and after that, it was like, you know, just giving me mixtapes, and I just kept it consistent. Like, nobody could fuck with me. Like, if people knew, I mean, I don't know if y'all familiar with my mixtapes, but
Yeah, we are.
I would drop every 2 weeks, but then the power to, you know, that was when the power of the internet. Music was just dropping. I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna drop 250 CDs, then I'm gonna drop another, so that equals 500. I'm killing them now. Now everybody like Superstar J, and my voice, you know, and then I looked at the art of marketing. A lot of these mixtape DJs didn't have good covers. I felt like the cover would sell it more than the mixtape. So, also, what was one of my things that a lot of people don't know I started was I used to put the playlist, the songs in the front. You know how niggas used to open it up and look for the playlist?
Right.
I had the playlist in the front.
So you can see, you ain't gotta open
You
it.
gotta, you know how niggas is buying mixtapes.
It's
Niggas
either
is
you want it or
looking,
you don't want it.
they like, oh shit, fuck that. I'm getting this because it was right there.
Right.
And then it was cheaper because when I used to do that, I would drop another mixtape on the other side. So people would do that, and then it just went from there. Then Double XL called me to do an article. I got on Rap City. I did Rap City like 4 times, and I was just building that shit. And then next thing you know, Lamar Odom called me, and I seen him. You know how it is, Kraft. You know, you play ball with niggas and they see you.
Kraft seen him right up front.
Right
And he spit me, like, he took my number, and I called this shit. It was a fake number. I was like, damn, this nigga played me, bro. So I'm like, yeah, I didn't know this nigga, but, you know, I'm thinking, like, he don't know. So Ali Vegas told him about me. Was like, yo, this nigga's the next nigga on the street. He like, who is that? His name's Superstar J. So when he called me, I'm at my job, and he's like, yo, it's L.O. He's like, who the fuck is L.O.? I'm like,
Right.
he like, L.O. Lamar. I'm like, Lamar Odom? He like, yeah, man, yo, come to I forgot what Joey IE records he was signed. I mean, Joey IE was running. Damn, I forgot. You don't smoke weed, so you fucking me up right now. Well, whatever record that was, I met him and Joey IE.
Asylum?
Yeah, Asylum. Yep. See, Asylum.
Yeah, he was crazy part of me. He named like 5 guys I cut.
Oh, yeah?
That ass. Joey IE's one of them too.
Yeah, Joey IE's a big dog now. He runs Interscope now.
Yeah,
that's
Joey.
my guy, too. So
when you see him say, yo, Chris will cut your hair, you're going to be like, no
shit,
way.
Man, if I see him. So we in the office, it's me, Lamar, and Joey IE. And they like the only way that I feel, he's like, yo, I heard about you. I love your mixtapes. We got to promote Ali Vegas through there. And I want to give you a deal for $200,000 to put you out your mixtape. Because I want you to go against Khaled. This is when Khaled first came out. And Lamar's like, all right, yo, that's an ideal. This nigga L, man. So L fucking gets somebody to run the label. Some idiot. They go back to Joey IE and ask him for $500,000. Joey IE never answered the phone again.
God damn.
I already had my budget written out. I had like 100,000. I was going to get like 10,000 each artist to do a record. So it was 10. That was 10. That was 100. We was gonna pay all the beat niggas 5,000. So that was like probably like 25, like 50,000 or something. And we was gonna put out the thing. I had all. This is when Lamar was red hot, kissing all these niggas in the video, putting them in the video. We in the thing. I remember one time. This is when I don't fuck with weed. We in LA, and I ate an edible.
Oh man.
And we went to the Lakers game, and all I know is I was talking to Kobe, and then when I woke up and the game was over. And nigga L was right there like, yo, dude, fucking, that's fucking weed. I'm glad I didn't take it from him. Sit down, right? Hello. I'm glad I kind of didn't smoke weed, yo. Shout out to nigga L, man. I love him. So,
you love him, but I definitely don't want none of that.
Let me tell you something, man. Lamar was a good person. He made. I was the first time I ever.
He is a good person. He still is a good person.
I mean, yes. I mean, yeah, it's a good person. But one thing about L that a lot of people gotta know when they in position is to learn how to say no. I didn't know how to say no. I learned how to say it. Yo, you think you play my record? I can't do it. I can't get you up to Sirius XM. Like, I have a boss. Like, I'm on Saturday nights. You have to grind like me. You know what I mean? Like, you just seen who the fuck I got on here? I had Rowdy Rich, and then I'm gonna get the nigga from Murdoch to be on. It's not gonna happen. It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, K. Slay. I'm only on one night. So one thing about L, I felt like he never knew how to say no. Mm-hmm. So people would expect things from him when you could have just said no. Mm-hmm. So getting with L. We in the Jets.
That was that was Rich Soul Records, right?
Rich Soul Records.
Rich Soul.
Yeah, I was signing Rich Soul Records. I'm just living a life. Yo, NBA niggas live life.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boy.
One time I went to Miami, and this when L was in Miami. No, he still had a Miami crib. He's with the Lakers. I'm sorry. And he was like, he just told me to come out for a weekend. He's like, just come, yo. We gonna fly the jet. I'm gonna fly you back tomorrow. Just jump on a jet with just one pair of clothes on. I never came back to New York to August.
Damn.
God damn.
So I'm living.
What?
Yeah, like he said fly to Miami. I never came back to August. So I'm living in the Shore Club.
Shore Club.
And this is when people got bread. When you know the slip comes into the door. The money of it, the bill,
invoice.
So the bill is coming under the door. I was 15 days. It's like $20,000. I'm seeing Paris Hilton. I'm seeing all these type of people. So one time I flew my man out there. So I go downstairs. Lamar like, yeah, fly him out here. I go down to the room and I see Chris Style, State. I say, yo, what the fuck you get that from? He said, I built it to the room. I didn't know that I was using my own money for the last 15 days.
Oh my God.
So I went to Al. I was like, yo, but he knew my man. He's like, yo, you didn't build no food to the room ever? I was like, nah. After that, I'm drinking champagne every day.
Every day.
We got a 24-hour driver. Like the driver, I'm like, yo, you don't get tired? He's like, nah. The money run out. Like we had to
sleep when I'm dead.
So
paper.
L gave me my first check for $70,000. Mm-hmm. I didn't have a bank account then, so I got my grandmom's. So he's like, yo, just give me a bank account, we'll send you something for you to hold down. He sends me, and my grandma's like, I don't know who this guy is. You know how shit clear in 1 minute? Like 70,000 is not supposed to clear that quick. But if you
NBA counts.
That shit cleared, and I bought a BMW.
He's on your nigga shit early.
Nah, I didn't have my car. I had a Benz and the electrical. I had an S500 and electrical. It was raining and they had some of the S500s that time, like 2005, I think. No, it wasn't 2005. 2012, 8 or something. They had electrical problems and the insurance just gave the money.
You like up?
And then give me nothing. They just paid for the car.
Pay for the car.
So I ain't had no car. And L just came out of nowhere and gave me $70,000. And I did that and I missed out on the deal because L had some person that didn't know what he was doing and asked too much for me.
So whatever happened to the label?
Folded.
It's over.
Dang.
No more meetings, huh?
I mean, I think he just felt like, I remember one time we was in a party and he was with Hove and T.I. and Hove was like, why you doing music? Like, you don't need to do music. And Al, I guess Al, he says in an interview, T.I. was like, yo, you shouldn't do music. And I guess Al was just like, you know what I mean? He was taking care of a whole bunch of people, man. Like, he had the label. He had niggas that lived in L.A., like with lavish apartments. I remember one time he wrapped a bunch of cars with me and Ali Vegas face. I tried to take the car in Vegas, and his man was like, yo, Jay, this is my car. Like, what? L was just doing wild shit, but L's a good nigga.
Unbelievable, man. So 2007, man, you won Mixtape DJ of the Year, huh?
Yep. For Just Those, yeah. Just Those Award, I won that.
What's up?
The first year I lost to Love De Niro.
Okay.
And shout out to Love, that's my brother right there. And I just went harder. And I won it. Then I won. I was in the Forbes magazine for the best mixtape DJ next to Drama.
Okay. Shout out to DJ Drama, another person I used to cut.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Who you didn't cut?
No.
Right. Cut everybody, Chris.
Yeah.
Double XL, and I did a couple of magazines, and then I had Global Spin Mixtape DJ of the Year. I won that against Drama that year. Okay. That was crazy.
Man, that was up. Shit, Double XL. Shout out to Double XL. What's homegirl used to work at Double? Does she still work at Double XL? What's homegirl's name, man? I can't remember her name to save my life. She booked me a lot of times. I can't remember her name. But she was chief editor there.
Oh, yeah? That's
yeah. I can't remember her name to save my life. Shout out to Daytwan, man. Boy Daytwan Thomas. Shout out to the other boy Jay. They used to work at Double XL too. And King Magazine. And Rod. They used to work on everything, man. Yo, how did you meet, man? How did you get up with Self, man? And did you guys start the what
Union?
Is it called? The Union. Did you guys start the Union together, or was the Union started already and then you just came apart?
The Union was started already.
Okay.
They were DJs from the club that was super hot.
Okay.
Who were the DJs in the Union?
DJ Will started it. DJ Johnny Handsome. Snatch One from he was on BLS now, it's S1 now, and DJ Nori that's on Power,
okay,
and Self. And I met Self, you know, it was weird how them motherfuckers just not believing, you know what I mean? So Self believed in me. They didn't know about mixtapes. They was in the nightlife. So actually, when I went to the Union, they had like some meeting and shit, and they was like, "Yo, tell me about yourself." Like how we in this room right now, I was like, what? You mean I'm Superstar J? I'm popping now. Like, nigga, I'm helping you out. Like,
I don't gotta do this.
So sound like me.
Yeah, so I was like, it was me and DJ Will, and I was just like, yo, Will, like, he said, I've never heard of you. I said, I've never heard of you. And, but we could put this together. And, and it was 4 other DJs, and I was like, I walked out the room, I was like, I didn't make that shit, fuck them niggas. So, they called me, I was in the car, he's like, yo, you made the Union. I was like, wow. And
did they give you a chain and all that shit too? Like, you
nah,
Rockefeller?
This is the startup, because I felt like my personality wouldn't have been good with Flex or I couldn't get to the heavy hitters. So I don't know. I couldn't get to none of them. So they shouted. I said, this feel good. They was on the come up, and I just worked my way. Like I just seen some how many dope DJs we got, and Self brought me to the radio on Sirius XM. And I was interning. I was bringing coffee, and he told me he's the master not telling you fully the whole full story. So he tells me, yo, what you doing on Saturdays? I'm like, probably a party or something. He's like, come up to the station. Go up to Sirius. He like, you wanna come up here? I'm like, yeah. He like, all right, well, so you're gonna be right here. You're gonna have 15 minutes to mix. I'm like, all right, fuck it. 15 minutes.
It's 15 minutes, eh?
That shit was like 2 minutes.
That shit's so fast.
Gone.
No, it was literally 2 minutes.
Shit.
The girl was like, cut it off. Like, her name was Kimmy Cupcakes. She had like a Kimmy. I was on the Kimmy Cupcakes hour. So I was like, he had like 3 different hours. So
shit.
she used to like talk about wild sex and shit. And she's like, yeah, what about threesomes? Superstar J, get on VIP side. I'm like, all right. DJ turn it off. I'm like, oh shit. So Self started. He signed into Love and Hip Hop, and he just signed a big deal with Power 105. And he really couldn't do serious like that. So I used to be up there like they be like, yo, interview with Fab. I'm there. So I'm like, I can't make it. Yo, we got an interview with Ice Cube at 9:30 a.m. I'm making it. So now they starting to see me, and I already had a name. They like, Self was just like, yo, I was just teaching you for you to get it to, to take over the show.
That's what's up.
And we had to sit down with the program director. His name is Ron Mills. That always believed in me. And they told Paul Rosenberg, Eminem's manager, that owns the station with Eminem, and they heard about me, Eminem, and they said, yo, give him his own show.
Yeah, I used to cut Paul too when he's president of Def Jam. Wow,
yeah. Paul's a good dude.
Yeah, he's cool.
And he gave me that, and then a part of my deal was part of my deal was that what happened was, I got $2. Somebody bought some.
Alright, shit. Shout out.
So we had a lot of people too. So what happened was, I don't even know, what was I saying about?
Oh, you said Paul Rosenberg.
Oh yeah. So Paul, they gave me a deal, but I said, yo, I want all the union DJs to be a part of my show. Okay. So that's how the union after party came. And from now, since then, I put over 50 DJs on Real Radio.
Man, that's what's up.
So being on the union, you really was the dude. They wasn't the dudes like that. You put cats on.
You said what?
You put cats on in the union, like you really put
DJs?
Union.
Yeah. I'm the president of the union. I went from being like a guy, but I'm the president of the union. Another union member, he stepped down and gave it to me, and me and Will are just like, presidents / CEOs of the union.
That's what's up.
I just always would push, like, because these dudes would not, it was kind of like a boys club. You see how I had to go in the room and shit? I'm like, yo, my nigga, the only way people gonna respect us is by numbers. Right. You know what I mean? Y'all sitting here and not putting niggas on and shit. It's a lot of hot dudes. Man. You know what I mean? So, if you got 50 niggas playing your record, then 8, or you got 50 hot DJs, I can go to Pittsburgh. I got DJs out there. I was grinding in Pittsburgh for like 7 years doing crazy parties. Then I went to Toronto. Toronto was hard, man. Toronto was the only, I had a name, but they would fly me. They'd be like, yo, I got $400 for you. I'm like, I don't care. Just fly me out to Toronto. And I used to be the DJ they would call, so that 400 went from 1,000 to getting 3,000 to come out there, like, for a party. So, but I used to grind, and they like, yo, this nigga's hot. Toronto's like heavy on reggae and trap and shit. And I just started meeting Toronto DJs, and they loved it. They're dope DJs. And I got 5 Toronto DJs now, the biggest DJs out there.
That's crazy. Yeah. All right, let's step away from music real quick, man. Let's talk about your business that you got going on. You got a few things going on, man. So you got an energy power, and this one was surprising to me, man. You wrote a children's book. How many children's books or book?
It was a book. Okay. It's a book. DJ Little J. The energy sport. I mean, I have a pre-workout drink with BPI Sports. It's called Starberry, and it was just from Hoop Kids, our ex-manager. He was trying to lose weight, and he was like, "Yo, I want you to talk to the CEO. I want him to send some product." And he put us on the phone. I didn't even know what BPI Sports was, and I was just like, "Yo, I feel like there's a lot of fat DJs that a lot of people that's out of shape that don't want to work out. I think I gotta hit people. You gotta go to the urban people. Where's the urban people in these type of situations?" He was like, "Yo, Method Man got to deal with us. You be the first DJ." I got a pre-energy drink. They were sending me mad flavors, and I finally found a flavor. We had to pick a name, and we was all sitting in there on Zoom, and they were saying all these names. And I was just like, Starberry. Oh shit, Starberry. So that's how it worked. And then it was sold out last month, but it's back on stock. And, it's only been out for 2 months. I ain't really put the work in of going to different gyms all around the countries and all that. That's what I want to do. And I got the children's book because my man Heads, he's another basketball player. He was doing children's books, and he kept on like hitting me like for the last 3 years, like, yo, you should do something. And my man Schemey is like one of his best friends, is like, yo, you should do a children's book. And I was like, all right. And Mike Song did one, Yandy did one with him. He did a lot of big books, and I was kind of feeling like, you know, I could do a book and I want to bring you on the interviews. I be feeling like they be giving him the book, but they don't be bringing him on.
Right.
I'm a person I want to bring niggas on. Like, we could both be on stage. So that's been my whole career. And he was like, yo, just talk about thing. And I just was telling them how I would want it. And it was just like how I was in college, but I put it as a little kid. Like all the people like not doubting me. And he's a kid that goes through school, they doubted him. And he had an uncle, Superstar J, and he became DJ Little J. It's actually selling a lot of things. I want to go to school. I want to do a school tour too. I want to talk to these kids. We got a lot of young kings out here. And it's even in rap. Like, you don't got no OGs around you to tell you. You know, when we came up, we had niggas to look up to. You know what I mean? Even if it was right or wrong. But I had niggas that was in the streets like, nah, you play basketball. You're not doing that.
Yes, they
That's
were.
right.
They
gotta
were
sell
the
drugs.
But that was the difference.
They
They
ain't
may
like
have
that
been
no
doing wrong, but they tried to lead us in the right direction.
Yeah.
That was the difference. Today, that's not happening.
At all.
Yeah, they ain't really like that. It's just few and far in between.
They teach you how to be the next gangbangers.
Yeah, you know, Pop was my young homie, you know what I'm saying? Like, first time I did an interview with Pop, I was like, yo, you Pop Smoke, boom, boom, yo, you gonna need security now? He's like, nah, my niggas is security. I was like, your niggas is security, so what happens if your nigga kills somebody, you gonna have to take care of his family, or he gets killed on the line of duty because of you, or he got, you know, like, you be seeing all these rappers with these guns, like, bro, you know what? And I tell everybody this, like, yo, y'all doing all these shows, right? The average rapper's probably getting like 20 to 30,000 a show, right? Yo, all you gotta do is you do 2 shows in 1 week, that's 60 grand. Do 3 shows, right? That's 90,000, and hire a fucking security nigga with a legit gun that can do what he got. If something happens, he can protect you. And he doesn't go to jail, you don't go to jail. How the fuck is all these young rapper niggas holding their own guns and y'all got these chains?
Foolish.
You telling me this chain costs this much, but if we lose you,
It's over.
it's no more money coming
No
in.
more.
Nothing.
It's over, bro. You know what I mean?
You gotta protect your investment, and I feel like a lot of labels don't want to protect their investments. Like, if you look at it, this is a music game. This is about protecting your investment, protecting the people that's around you. You know how much money? You know how much if the older '90s rappers was getting the money that these kids is getting now?
Bananas.
Crazy.
I tell people all the time, it's the best time to be an artist. Why? You don't need nobody. You could just build your own fan base. You could come out with a fucking album and put it out.
That's it.
Like, you don't
That's
need
right.
no DJ to detail how hot you are. All you need is fans.
Yeah.
If you got fans,
Coach Contra. Look at Coach Contra. They sat at the table,
Yep.
freestyling.
Yeah.
And people love them. They on the tour.
and they selling their own records. You know, you got kids that's 15 to 16 years old that's making like 15,000 a month. How much do you really want to make off a rap? If you get 10,000 a month, that's 100,000 of something that you did that you love. That's not a lot of money for a dude coming up. There's so many platforms. You got Amazon, you got Pandora, you got iTunes.
Yo, so many independent labels, period.
Before we get over top real quick, where we can find your book real quick? Where we can find your book
on Amazon, you just type in DJ Little J children's book, and it's right on Amazon. Pre-workout drink, go to bpisports.com and get it right there.
Go cop that, ladies and gentlemen.
I got a couple of questions. All right, you from New York?
Yeah.
Who are you a fan of? Basketball, football, baseball? Who are your team?
The Knicks has never been my team ever since they traded Mark Jackson and traded Rod Strickland. I don't know. New York just be bumbling a lot of shit up.
They do.
I don't really play. I never really. I watch. I'm like a commercial football fan. Like, I watch it now and talk shit. Like, yeah, it's my team. I ain't really like. It's basketball for me. It was the Lakers. Right now, the most exciting player that I love is
John Murray.
Yeah, he's very exciting. But he gives me those chills like Derrick Rose.
Right.
He has to stop jumping like that. He's gonna have to find a move, or he's not gonna be in the league that long. It's too much on your body.
On his
very
knees.
skinny. The best player for me, you know, I'm always gonna argue with the young boys. Michael Jordan, best player.
Right.
All day, every day.
Now, you got LeBron fans that go hard. Bro.
Yeah, they go
They
hard.
crazy.
They go extra hard.
But I'm not mad at the LeBron fans because they didn't see Mike. They just watching little highlights. They didn't see Mike.
My thing is this, right? With Mike, Mike's never lost in the finals. Like, I thought when we played ball, it was about winning the championship. It wasn't about losing.
Hey man, listen.
You don't go. I can't play you in a 1-on-1 and I lose by 1 every time, and I'm like, oh, I'm almost good as you.
Who cares how many times you got there?
Yo, I asked the kid the other day, man, and he was like, yo, LeBron's the GOAT. LeBron's the GOAT. He's the best, right? And I said, word? I said, when did first? I said, I ain't even gonna talk about Mike. I said, when did he pass Kobe? He was like, been past Kobe. I said, yo, man, I said, game on the line. Who you giving the ball to? LeBron to take the last shot or Kobe to take the last shot?
They showed you that on Netflix.
This dude said Kobe. I said, so how was he the best? He's the GOAT, but
You should have followed that up with, if you're going to start a team, who you going to start with? Kobe or LeBron?
I'm like, yo, man.
I'm going to tell you, everybody going, that's another argument. I just try to stay with the Jordan. Mine's is Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Magic for me, and a fifth one. Gotta give me damn. I don't got.
You doing all guards? That's
nah,
just guards.
Just my top 5. It's
top
Shaq.
5. Okay.
Shaq, yeah.
I like Shaq.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's it.
You're a big man, so crap. Why not Shaq?
I mean, no. I mean, I just went. You went with all guards. My top 5 isn't all guards.
Okay, what's yours?
My top 5. Mike.
Yours too.
Oh yeah.
But you know what's the crazy? This is gonna be controversy every time because LeBron's not in my top 5.
Okay, I want to hear it though.
Mike, Kobe, Hakeem, Duncan, and Magic.
Mm.
Hakeem
Elijah won the dream.
The dream, baby.
The dream.
Was you influenced by his game when you was coming up?
Yep. Yes.
Shit, I don't see who was it. Hey, I think everybody was trying to do the dream shake. I don't give a fuck how tall you were. You like, I got the dream shake going on.
But top 5, what's yours?
It's the same crew. This I got Elijah. I mean, I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the center instead of Duncan. So it's still Mike, Kobe, Magic.
Duncan on the low is like the GOAT, really, man.
Who?
Duncan.
Oh yeah.
Nah, he's the truth.
Well, you got 6 rings?
Yeah. 5.
Sure.
Yeah, 5.
You only got 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. You heard about what's the other dude that played for Atlanta now was talking about how he busted Tony Parker's ass. He said how rough it was playing on San Antonio.
Oh, Murray.
Murray.
Man.
Yeah, Murray nice.
Yeah, he crazy.
Murray dead nice.
He gets busy.
What's your top 5, Mike?
I'm going Shaq. I'm going LeBron, Mike.
In what order though? You going with Shaq first?
If I just start the team, I'm going with Jordan first, and then I'm going Shaq, and Shaq is just like too dominant.
So you saying Jordan number 1, Shaq number 2?
Yeah, I'm going Jordan, Shaq, LeBron. I'm starting my team with them, and then I want to say Isaiah Thomas. I want to start a team with him winning because that kid was relentless, man. Not kid, but that the young man. He was. Even though they get a bad rap for being the bad boys,
he's a real deal.
Come on, he had everything.
He did too, but if you're gonna go like that, you're gonna pick him over Isaiah. I mean, Iverson.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I'm picking him over Iverson,
the
a great scorer. What was it? The rings?
Yeah.
Nah, because he passed. AI don't pass. I mean, he's dead nice, but
that's true.
I mean, she's just scoring. But you want to win chips. Now, I'm about winning chips.
You gotta go with him. Happy birthday too, man.
Today? Good looking yesterday.
Yesterday. Happy birthday to Chris.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
You know
what I mean?
Yeah.
I think. Yo, you think? I kind of sense, when you said the AI thing, you think AI is better than Isaiah?
Yes.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna say. I won't give it a hard yes like that. I'm gonna give it a slow yes.
Man, AI would. They would go at it. I ain't gonna say. I know a lot of people. They would go at it. They would definitely go at it. But I grew up Iverson, man. Like the things he would do was like incredible. And Isaiah, man, that string is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean? Like his handle was out of control. You know what I'm saying? That was a loud pause.
I had to think about it for a minute.
No freaky on that.
What the fuck was the pause on that?
Zeke is the real deal, man. You know what I mean?
Zeke is the real deal.
Yo, man,
He don't get his props.
only guy that had to go through Mike, Bird, and Magic to win a ring.
But hold on. You only gave us 3, yo. You only gave us 3. You didn't finish off your 5.
No, I gave 4. But I'm going to have to go Magic with 5. I'm going to have to go Magic. You know, and I really don't want to put it in order. Because when any of those guys on my team...
All right, then give us your 5. Give us your 5 that you're going with.
Madge, LeBron, Jordan, Isaiah, Shaq. That's my 5.
Hey, man.
Ain't nothing bad coming up in the rear.
Hey, man. Can't be mad at that.
You ain't even sound confident.
What's your top now? Like
my top
right now.
In the league right now?
In the league.
In the league right now?
Top 5 in the league.
Ja Morant. I'm going Ja. Right? I'm going
that's number 1?
Nah, see, I can't put an order. I can't.
Right.
I don't
Let me go
order.
first. I can put it in order. First, I'm going with Luka. I'm taking KD. I'm going Ja Morant. I'm taking Joker.
Damn, the King didn't even make it?
Huh? Who?
The King didn't make it?
Who?
He's not LeBron. He's not LeBron fan.
Who? and I might have to throw in. I'm gonna join on Joel Embiid.
God damn, man.
That's it. Yeah.
Nah, I gotta go with the King. The King is still
I'm
relevant.
definitely not going with the King. Definitely not going with that dude.
Yeah.
No time.
Now we talking about. You said right now.
Yeah,
right now.
So you saying that LeBron James is not top 5 right now?
Not on my team. Not.
I
don't even think he's top 5 in the league right now. Be honest with you. Nah, not right now. Not right now.
Joker's over him. Luka's over him, just like I said. Steph might even be over him right now. And then you got Ja Morant's over him right now. Luka's over him right now. Did we say the Joker already?
Yeah.
Joker's over him.
Joker.
Yeah.
Embiid.
Those people are over him.
I love y'all. I don't fuck with the King, but the King gotta be in there.
Jason Tatum is over him right now.
But why though?
Yes.
Jason,
he's not performing like that right now. I mean, no, I ain't gonna say that because last couple of games, last couple of games, last couple of games he has. But for overall season, he's not one of the top 5.
Wow.
I'm gonna give him that. I give him the last couple of games he has been killing.
Damn. So what's your 5 again? Let me hear this again.
Right now, Luka, Ja Morant, KD, Joker, and Embiid.
Okay. Who you got?
KD ain't in mine.
Who you got? I'm gonna go last, man. Who you got, Mike?
I'm going Luka, Joker, Morant. Man, it's tough, man.
Can I say mine?
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm going with the King, LeBron. I'm going with Kyrie Irving. I'm going with Steph Curry. Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry. I don't know about this Ja Morant shit. Y'all bugging. I think y'all just too confused with these highlights. I don't think he's that.
I'm confused with his stats.
It's cool. I mean, so I said that Luka and
Did you say
Harden.
Joker?
I like Harden. Still like Harden.
Harden. Yo,
I love Harden.
I gotta stop it.
Niggas just missing.
Listen, I'm about to say you really went to Campus Magnet with that one. You ain't go to Jackson.
So you telling me
Harden right now? Harden's
still any given day if he's focused.
Any given day he can, but right now he's not.
Yeah, in the regular game, not the
Philly's
playoffs.
doing good actually though. Philly's playing good.
They starting to.
Yeah, he's playing good.
Tell you right now.
Chris, who missing?
Oh man, how you gonna forget? 2-time MVP, 2-time fucking defensive player of the year, fucking 2-time one-time finals MVP. Had a 50-piece at the end of the game. Tell you niggas, give me a 50-piece chicken nuggets. How you gonna forget about the Greek
Giannis.
Freak, man? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Greek Freak.
First of all, my backcourt. I'm gonna start my backcourt. My backcourt is Luka and Steph. I'm gonna kill y'all with that. Luka and Steph. There's nothing you can do with that. No, hell no, never. No, he can't carry a team.
You said the wrong name. You said the wrong.
If you was talking N1, you talking we going to the park? Oh hell yeah. Don't give me nobody but him. I know what he gonna do then. But to win a game, fuck no. I ain't worried about him. Then at the small forward, I got my man Jason Tatum. You hit it right on note because he's killing everybody. KD included. KD included. Just had to let you know that. Jimmy Butler included. All them dudes he giving the business. Then I'm going with the Giannis at beast mode on the 4. At the 4 right there, right? And then I'm going with the Joker. You know why? Because the Joker does everything. There's nothing he doesn't joke. And that dude passes, full court passes. He do guys shoots from threes. He throws behind the back pass. What the fuck doesn't he do?
Because I gotta leave it like
no.
Yo, if I could have 6, I ain't gonna lie. If I could have 6, LeBron's on my squad. But I just think right now,
6, I'm gonna put Giannis on my squad.
LeBron 6 man of the year.
Giannis gonna make my 6 if that's the case.
Tell me why LeBron is not a focal point for you in the NBA anymore.
I'm gonna tell you why he never was for me.
Wow, damn.
There's one reason why.
Because
he don't have that killer instinct, and that's what's missing. Because I grew up on Michael Jordan, so I know that killer instinct at the end of the game. Give me the ball, I'm gonna take that.
Is a freak of nature.
It is. I'm never gonna take that away from him. But his killer instinct is what gives it away from me. That's it. If he had that Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, give me the ball at the end of the game, I'm taking the shot. It's on me. He'd be my guy, but he's not that. He's I'm gonna find the open guy. That's what does it for me.
I think he's because I have this argument. I just feel like LeBron doesn't never want to look like he's the one that lost it.
And that's the problem.
He made a mistake. He's gonna find a way to get himself up out of there, and then when it start going good, then he'll come back.
And that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. You want to be the GOAT, you got to be able to stand in the fire to say, I took that last shot, I missed it. All right, come back the next game and kill.
Birthday boy, come on. Why?
He's putting up numbers. He is, right? But it's not winning game numbers. Like I've been watching a lot of his games. A lot of times when he's shooting, it's like I put like this. You know, the game was online one day, and I'm like, yo, why are you shooting the fade? Why are you not keeping the pressure on him? Why are you just letting it? It's almost like he's letting the defenders just get away with, all right, well, you're not going to drive? Fuck, I'll take my chance with you shooting a 3. And he shoots the 3. And I don't like that. I like when he just be in attack mode. You know what I mean? He gets his numbers. I'm not saying he don't get his numbers, but the wins and losses, I can't go with. That's why, at the 3, Jason Tatum is it right now because he putting up them numbers and he going hard. And he plays D every night. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And, not that, like I said, if I could have 6,
you know what's so crazy?
He'd be there, man.
You keep naming people. LeBron might not even make my top 10.
Oh, yeah. Tripping right now.
He's definitely not top 5.
Definitely.
No way.
Tatum, Giannis, they not on my top 5. That's 7 right there.
Let's put it like
this,
right?
Those names, because I gotta go with my LeBron. I give you my number. You gotta text me all that shit you said, because they don't believe that shit at all about LeBron.
But now, when you look at his position, he's top 5. At the 3, he's top 5. You can't now.
38 years old.
I don't think you can name 4 other guys that are better than him.
Points.
Right. That's better than him.
Still averaging over 29 points.
At the 3 position?
38.
Yeah.
Still
Nah, because a lot of the killers right now is either guards or big men. Point guards.
It's over for that dude. And so he's good, he's great, and all that stuff, but you're not winning nothing. You're not telling Westbrook to give you the ball.
And the team is trash. The team is constructed crazy, terrible too. The team is constructed crazy. Like I would like to see what they're gonna do. If they can construct the team better, they might be winning more games. I just think that's not how you gonna win with LeBron and AD on that squad.
AD on the team still?
Yeah. He's back this week.
Oh, you coming back this week?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Plain Clothes. Mr. Street Clothes.
AD too, huh?
And no, listen, I used to love AD. But then once he started getting fragile, I'm like, yo, how am I back a dude that's fragile like this?
Yo, how you party, man? Let me get back to one thing, man. And I'm a James Harden guy, right? How you gonna go with James Harden, man? This nigga, he'll fold up and close camp on you.
I'm a fan. That's why I'm a fan.
When he's hot, he looked great, but
in the
playoffs,
we killed Chris, man, with Harden.
Oh man, he killed me last year. I came to play like, there's no way Harden's gonna let him beat now. You got the big man, you got everything going for you. All you gotta do is play James Harden's way. That nigga said the ball ain't come back to him.
That was the most disappointing.
That's when he said that shit. I said, "Oh, I'm off James Harden. No, I'm good. He ain't gonna do shit else." That was it for me. Like, I'm good. You can't be talking about you this, you that, and everything else, and then when the game on the line, this the playoffs. Fuck, it don't mean it will come back. Give me the ball back, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you talking about, Ben Simmons? You ain't shooting shit. It's me and Embiid, 2-man game. Get the fuck out the way. But you niggas be on the fucking side. I don't understand that shit. And I can't go with a guy that's just not gonna boss up when it's time
and
to boss up.
He's not gonna take the shot. He's not gonna take the shot in the playoffs.
Well, at least dump it down to him, man. All right, cool. Yeah, man. Dump it down to him, man. But yo, man, we gonna wrap this up real quick, man. Yo, appreciate you coming out here, man. Thank you so much, man.
Good looking.
For real, man. Yo, let the people know where they can get all your stuff at, man. Music wise, the products and everything else as far as the book. You said the book already.
Everything.
You said the powder. What else we need? What music wise? And yo, music. What's coming next, real quick, man?
Got an album coming out.
Okay.
Superstar JY now.
Okay.
Single coming out in I think February.
So,
what label you
and where they can go and find everything right now that you got all your mixtapes on now?
I don't have mixtapes no more.
You ain't got your old joints out on nothing on the old platforms?
You know how people like, yo, how you never had it? I don't have no mixtapes. I just go to live mixtapes, and they got every mixtape of mine.
Wow.
Okay. Every mixtape, big website, still got all my shit. So I just listen to them shits through there. But I ain't own them, so it was like I couldn't do anything with it. So
Gotcha.
But I own this though, an album. So that's coming out, and the radio show on Sirius XM Shade 45 from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. The pre-workout drink. That's on BPI Sports. Paul, I'm in all the clubs in New York City. You're supposed to come out strip club.
Yeah, man, a few times.
It was crazy too.
Oh man.
Wow, man.
No, it was. Damn it.
But yeah, just parties and just trying to help out people, man. That wanna be helped.
That's what leaders do, though, man. You know
not help, not me help you. You help me and I help you.
Yeah.
Not that
it
me
is.
help. You know what I mean? That's what we be doing. So,
you got it wanted more than me.
And my birthday boy, man, always keep me fly and shit, man.
Gotta make sure
I know he's like, yo, last minute I'll be like, hey.
It's all good. Make sure you're good. Gotta make sure you're good.
I definitely thought he was cutting because I was like, damn, I'm about to go to Drake concert. I'm like, shit, I gotta go home take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so good. I would have had you. You know that, brother. You know how we do.
Oh yeah, well, I gotta ask y'all before I leave. What's your top 3 rappers?
All time?
Whatever's
I don't care
about all time. I mean, whatever you feel. I don't give the time.
Jay-Z, Jadakiss, and Fabulous.
Wow.
I would go definitely Hove. I'm gonna go I like Drake. And I'm gonna go I just gotta love, man. I just love this guy, man. Jada's just that dude, man. He's just that guy.
Good friend of mine on an album too.
He's just that guy for real, man.
Like, all time, Biggie's on my all time. I'm going old school. I'm going rock in.
I ain't mad you.
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at you, man.
Hove, Big, and Nas.
No doubt.
Afterlife is out of control right now.
Definitely.
Yeah, that is
crazy. I don't know how y'all not mentioning him, but Nas is doing his thing, and he's finally picking great beats and great production.
Shout out to
finally somebody said it, man. Damn, man.
He even said it in the album. He said, I know I
man.
don't pick good beats. You know what I mean? We knew it. His selection now, Hit Boy is putting it together. He's telling him how to do it.
Nah, he's killing it.
He's killing right now.
Nah, he's that dude, man.
Well, he always been killing. He just had the right beats now.
Superstar J, definitely thanks for stopping through, man.
Thank you.
Definitely.
I think Drake is the LeBron of hip hop. He is.
Yeah, he is. Nah, he's killing it, man. Like, what can you do? You can't do
Why
no
Drake
wrong.
can't be the mic of hip hop?
Because it's too much. It's too much holes like LeBron. He ain't got the
holes,
the hard. If basketball terms, it could be well. You know what I mean? No, not he doesn't really. To me, I ain't saying shit.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Somebody.
Have a good one. Thanks for coming through.
Come back, my passes is revoked. He was watching you, man.
Yo.
Oh shit.
Yo, man, it's another chopping it up, another great chopping it up episode, man. Yo, appreciate y'all coming out, man. Any good words of the day, y'all? End this joint off, right? What's going on?
Good word of the day is thanks for having Mike coming through on the show, man. We really appreciate you this week, man. Hopefully we see you next week. You know what I mean? Thank you very much. That's my good word, yo.
What you got, Money Mike?
My good word, and for 2023, for 2022, it was definitely be consistency. But this year we're going to be intentional. So I intentionally made my business to make sure I be here today. So I'm being intentional. I'll make sure y'all be intentional for the 2023 and don't let Kraft jump on your back and say, "Oh, I'll second what he say." Got some change in my mind, and that's what I want to say. We're not doing that.
That's it.
2023 is new. We ain't doing that this year, yo. We ain't doing that this year, okay? It's 2023. We ain't doing the jumping on his back and all that.
Ain't doing that?
Nope.
All right, first and foremost, let me get my aim real quick. Shout out to Mike, man, wearing a throwback Wu-Tang shirt. It's old school right there, in case you don't know.
Shout out to him for that.
Shout out to the Wu, you know what I mean? We grew up on that too. But yeah, man, I came in, I mean, this new year, I mean, I just kicked in the door and just kept on moving, man. Like, I got this insane motivation, man, that this is my year, and you know, I know people say it every year, but this is the year. I'm gonna make sure that it goes where it needs to go. Real talk, man, and that's it.
There it is.
Have that intensity, man. You better have a desire. I'm gonna get it.
And like we did last year, I echo what both of them said. Let's get it. All right, that's how we do this.
Another episode of Choppin' It Up Sports.
Yo.